Good morning, students. In second module we discussed about how to find out the value of a polynomial and how to find out the zero of a polynomial. Now in this module we are going to learn remainder theorem. So before that, just we recall some divisions which are related to our topic. So in the division of integers, we have seen that when an integer is divided by another integer, we obtain the remainder which is either 0 or less than the divisor. So suppose 4 is divided by 2, then what you will get? 0 is the remainder. If I divide 3 by 2, what you will get? 1. Here this 1 is the less than the divisor. So when an integer is divided by another integer, we obtain the remainder is 0 or less than the divisor. In same way, while doing the division of polynomials, we noticed that the same pattern is followed by division of polynomials. The same pattern is followed by polynomials. It means a polynomial p of x is divided by another polynomial q of x, then the degree of the remainder is 0 or degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. Now we will see one example. So already in 8th class we done the division of polynomials. Okay. Now take one polynomial. Suppose take one polynomial p of x is equal to x square plus 2x plus 3, and this polynomial is divided by x minus q of x is equal to x minus 1. So this polynomial is divided by x minus 1. Now see, here x square plus 2x plus 3 is divided by x minus 1. You know how to do the division of polynomials. Take the first term of the dividend, divide with this first term of the divisor. Here what is the first term of the dividend? X square. What is the first term of the divisor? X. So what you will get? X. So this x is the first term of the quotient. So this x we have to write as the first term of the quotient. And this first term of the quotient we have to multiply with the divisor. Then what is the product? X into x, x square, x into minus 1, minus x. So this product we have to write under the dividend. So x square minus x. Now we have to do the subtraction. You know, when the subtraction of polynomials, the sign of the second polynomial, each term will be changed. The sign of each term of the polynomial will be changed. If it is plus, you will get minus. If it is minus, you will get plus. So here plus x square, this is minus x square, both will be cancelled. Now here what is the number? Plus 2. Here what is the number? Plus 1. Plus 2 plus 1, it is plus 3x. And bring down the terms which are left. Here plus 3 is left, so write it as plus 3. Now see, this is the remainder. Now check what is the degree of this remainder. It is 1. What is our divisor degree? It is also 1. So both are same degrees. So we need to continue the procedure. Now in the second step, what is the remainder we got in first step? That will be converted into dividend. Okay, what is the remainder in the first step? It will be converted into dividend of the second step. Again the same procedure. Take the first term of the dividend and divide with the first term of the divisor. Then what you will get? 3. So this 3 we have to write as the second term of the quotient. Now with this second term of the quotient, we have to multiply with the divisor. What is the product you will get? 3 into x, 3x, 3 into minus 1 minus 3. So this is we have to write under the new dividend. Again subtraction. So this is plus is minus, minus is plus. So both will cancel here. Plus 3 plus 3. What is the remainder? 6. What is the degree of this remainder? 0. So it is less than the degree of the divisor. So we can stop this division process. Is it clear, children? See, now in this module we are going to learn the remainder theorem. See, without this long division process, how to find out this remainder by using the remainder theorem. Now we will discuss what is the remainder theorem. Now listen. So remainder theorem. Okay. Now see the statement. Let P of x be a polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1 and A be a real number if P of x is divided by x minus a, then the remainder is equal to P of a. See, so remainder theorem is if P of x is divided by x minus a, then what is the remainder you will get? P of a. So now we will discuss the proof. See, here P of x is a polynomial. So P of x, this P of x is divided by x minus a. If it is divided by x minus a, what you will get? We will get quotient and remainder. Here you will get quotient and here you will get remainder. So let us consider this quotient as q of x and the remainder as r of x. Okay. Now apply the division rule. What is the division rule? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So according to this, P of x is equal to x minus a into q of x plus r of x. Okay. Now see, here what is r of x? It is a remainder. So where remainder r of x is equal to, we will get 0 or degree of r of x is less than degree of divisor. Here what is the divisor? X minus a. Okay. Now what is the degree of x minus a? Is 1. Here our divisor degree is 1. So how much we have to get this degree of remainder? It must be less than 1. So less than 1 means 0. For which polynomial you are getting degree as 0? It's nothing but a constant. So here our Rx must be a constant. Suppose you take it as R. Now what is our P of x? Here I am writing, listen. So P of x is equal to x minus a into q of x plus what is in r of x? So we are taking as r. It is a constant. Now put x is equal to a. Then what you will get? P of a is equal to a minus a into q of a plus r. So a minus a means how much? 0. 0 into q of a, it is 0. So P of A is equal to R. What is P of A? It is equal to R. Which means the remainder is P of A. When P of X is divided by X minus A. So here the remainder is, what is the remainder? P of A. When P of X is divided by X minus A. So this is the remainder theorem. So what is the remainder theorem, children? If P of X is divided by X minus A, then the remainder is equal to P of A. Now this theorem we will apply in the division of polynomials without that long division. Okay, now see. See, already we done one division. So we take the same example. We will check whether you will get 6 or not as the remainder by applying this remainder theorem. Okay. See, what are the polynomials we consider in that division? Here P of X is x square plus 2x plus 3. This is the polynomial we consider, and this polynomial we divided with the x minus 1. So what is the divisor? X minus 1. So already we done this division. What remainder we got? Remainder is 6. Okay. Now we will apply this remainder theorem. What is the remainder theorem? If P of X is divided by X minus 1, here X minus 1 is the divisor, then what we have to get? The remainder is P of A. Now see, you compare this divisor with the X minus A. So if you compare with X minus A, what is in place of A? Here it is 1. So in the polynomial, we have to substitute in place of X is 1. So P of 1 is equal to 1 square plus 2 into 1 plus 3. That is equal to 1 square is 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 1 is 2 plus 3. How much it is? 6. Is it clear, children? See, without that long division process, if we apply the remainder theorem, we will get remainder directly. Is it easy method? Yes. I hope you all understood this remainder theorem. Thank you.